Hi and welcome to this tutorial by Ricky Lee for rickylee.com. In this tutorial you will learn how to upload files to your virtual remote directory on a server using Filezilla. For example, if I was the one who created a file on my server at rickylee.com for you, and you have all the information that is needed to access it, you can use this software, for example Filezilla. And what you'll need to do when you start this program is go ahead and click on File, click on Site Manager if you want to go ahead and save the information, or you can type it in each time that you log in. Okay, first you go ahead and click on New Site, name it. For example, in this case my site is KMR at, and since this directory is on my server, you would type it like that, and that would be the name of this site. And you would go over here. Now first you have to make sure this is highlighted. Come over here and select normal, type in the information. The host would be your FTP dot the server, the hosting server. In this case it would be rickylee.com, ftp.rickylee.com. The port is 21, and you'll go ahead and type in your name. In this case the username is kmr at rickylee.com, and the password, of course, you'll need to make sure you get all of this information from the hosting provider. In this case we have a password. We're gonna go ahead and click connect, and once it goes through the security, it'll dial directly into the host. In this particular case you'll see the information right up here. This is where the user is connected to this particular host, that's where the directory is on this particular server. And here you already have 3 folders that you already that has already been created for you. This says remote. That means this is in the server that is on the internet somewhere. And over here it says local. This is all the files that's showing on your computer. When you click on it, it will show you. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose this particular video. Okay, so we have it over here. And then over here, if you don't have any folders already created here, what you'll want to do is click on right click on that folder, and then click create directory, and it will make a new directory. And you go ahead and name it my new directory, and then you click enter on the keyboard, or just click OK on the screen, and you'll see a new folder created. Now any one of these folders can be accessed by using a web browser, for example a Firefox or Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, whichever one you like. In my case I'm going to go ahead and use Firefox. Okay, so once you open up Firefox, what you need to do is type in Ricky Lee or whatever the domain or whatever the hosting domain is for your directory, or where your folder is, or your backup drive, whichever words that you use. In this case we call it KMR. Now KMR does not have a password, so when you type in you'll see all the folders And as you can see, the folders that are here looks exactly like the folder that's over here using Filezilla. So let's go back to the Firefox web browser. Now over here, if you click on the one that we just created, my new directory, you see the name of it, but there's nothing in the folder. So you click back to parent directory and it'll go right back up. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and upload a file in here and see how it works. There's two ways to upload. You can, for example, if you wanted to put in the folder public, click on that folder and then come over here, which is the local files on your computer, and if you click on and go to programs, and I'm going to upload Chrome. Okay, I'm going to double click. When you double click on the local side, for example, I double clicked on this program, you can see down here that it started immediately to transfer and upload, and it will end up in this folder because that's the folder I selected. That's one way to do it. The other way of doing this is to go ahead and drag on the program and just bring it over to the folder that you want. Once that folder is blinking, just let it go, and you'll see at the bottom here it starts to work. Now whatever is processing will show here, right here, it says create files, and when it's done over here in successful transfer, it'll show it, and this was done over here. And if you want to see if it's done or not, click on that folder, and whatever's in that folder appears right here down here. It says the file name. That's all the names of everything that's in that folder. And whatever's happening here, if you go back and if you want to access this from somewhere else and you're using a web browser, in this case we're using Firefox, and if you type in this into your web browser, it'll open up that folder, that directory, that backup, and it'll bring you here. And if you click on this directory name, you'll see the software that we uploaded earlier. In this case, it was Chrome setup. Now if you wanted to download this, you just click it from your computer wherever you're at and it'll download. This is one way. And so let's go back and see if the second file is almost done. Second file is still uploading. It'll be done soon. However, none of these files were created to watch on the internet. I'll update a different file for the internet. Okay. If you have any questions, please send me an email by visiting rickylee@rickylee.com. And if you need to watch this in high definition, you can visit me at rickylee.com and register. When you get here, go ahead and click on create new account to register. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.